Yo, 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 Nothing's Normal podcast. It's your host, Spit Inks. Back at you with another episode. Y'all see me smiling. I'm excited. Special episode today, like it usually is. It's definitely, I'm excited to have these guys on. But before we get to them, shout out to GBA, shout out to Tails, shout out to the whole campaign. I'm rocking the Uncle Kev sweatsuits. The Achieve Uncle Kev sets. That is my uncle, by the way. Rest in peace. He passed last year. So, I appreciate bro for even thinking of him when he dedicated the sweatsuits to him. So, get up with him to go grab these. Shout out to Green Leaf Studios, where we are right now. If you want to shoot a movie, a podcast for the right price, you can shoot the breeze with us. Oh, man. Shout out to Angelo, Polymath. Enough about us. Let's get more into our guests. Who I got sitting to the left, man, starting with my guy.
It's your boy PJ, PJ Torres from Rochelle, host of one out of the three hosts of Westchester Talks. And yeah, we're gonna talk about everything else with that. So, that's who I am.
It's Lex, White Plains, Ferris Avenue.
Yeah. Shout out to Ferris. You got a lot of love for him, man.
All right, fuck it. I got to do it then. All right, yo,
Where you
Fred.
from? We know where you from.
It's Fred, Big Greenburgh. You know what I'm
Sure.
saying? Holla, the pound.
For sure. Now, before we even get to that, how do we get here? Before we even get to Westchester Talks, you don't see, at least when I was coming up, a New Rochelle guy, we not gonna just say White Plains, a Ferris guy, and a Manhattan Ave guy. How does that even conjure up? How do we get that?
This is like what I tell kids now.
Right.
Basketball takes you down crazy journeys. You know what I'm saying? The impact of the game itself, where we don't even see those type of things because, we all played at Ferris, things of that nature. I coached PJ, played with Lex. So, that brotherhood is forged right there, all because of basketball. And then now, we doing what we doing.
That's deep. I kind of jumped the gun too, and I know y'all personally, probably first, middle, last name basis. So I kind of jumped. Well, I told the audience where y'all was from already, but I want to get y'all's opinion on with Fred, just to touch on how y'all got together. I kind of cheated and told y'all where they was from, but back to Lex, man.
Yeah, so me and Fred been playing against each other since probably 4th, 5th, 6th grade. Against one another. And then when we got in high school, we started playing on the same team in college, on the same team during the summer. So I knew Fred for a while. Like I said, playing in Yosemite, playing in the center, playing on Ferris, with Benji, or against Benji. Mm-hmm. We always played, with one another for a while. And then me and P, we met kind of weird stories that we both was playing for the Mount Vernon Boys and Girls Club in 8th grade.
Really?
We was at like a workout.
Right.
And actually I ended up not even playing on the team. I just went for the workout. And from there, I think it was the 8th grade. Going into 8th grade or 8th grade summer. From there on, we just locked in. I don't even know how we got each other's number and nothing. It was just from that day, from that one tryout, throughout whole high school, early college, we've been locked in, like being with one another like every weekend for real. Throughout the whole high school and college. Like I go down to New Road for the weekend, he come to Ferris for the weekend.
Okay.
And
so this before podcast.
Yeah.
Relationships was built, like you said, through the sport.
Yep.
What about you, P? What's your
recollection? Same. I would say same. Basically, me, like Lex, I started just because we knew each other a little longer. I mean, I knew of Fred too, but on a personal link up type vibe. Me and Fred was a little later, but me and Lex, like he said, started back in high school. Started at that tryout. Same situation. I don't know how one another got in touch with each other. I don't know how I ended up on Ferris, but I ended up on Ferris, and we were just locked in since then. And then me and Fred, we, like he said, it was more so we knew of each other. Still, mutual respect, of course. And then later down the line, he brought me, out of the time. That was the whole year on Ferris with the fire truck and all that.
Okay. Yeah, I remember.
That was our first time really reconnecting and him, bringing me back outside. So
yeah, you was retired for a minute, man. Yeah. What was any reason why you decided to hang it up? You had an early retirement compared to the ballers we grew up around.
In fact, just life shit, just gotta make sure life is right and make sure everything's good in the real life, Still shoot around, get on the court here and there, you know, but you know, we gotta make sure these bills is paid.
Absolutely.
And everything is sturdy. So that
Priorities.
was really my focus. So I was really focused and locked in on that.
For sure.
And then just trying to figure out what that next move is, basically. So
before we get deeper into like where y'all from, I want y'all to each, you know, as far as, like I said, basketball brought y'all together. So I mean, how important, what is basketball to you? We're gonna start with Fred. Like what is basketball? When you think of basketball, because like I said, this is more like a brotherhood, a business podcast. A lot of pivots came from, you know, something that you pump in. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot that come with that.
I would say basketball was my lifeline. It's where I gained an identity. It's where I met friends that I'm still cool with to this day. And it took me everywhere. Took me to cities and all of that I never probably would have been to if it wasn't for the game of basketball. It helped me meet people from different cities as well too, and get tapped in that way as well. Basically connections and all. And overall, like I said, the identity piece, you know, without basketball, the way I walk, the way I talk, everything is just, it ain't there. You know what I'm saying? I think basketball is almost like music in a sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you gain your identity that way, you know, it sways your mood, the way that you think, things of that nature. So, you know, that's what basketball is to me.
Before we even, what would you say is the difference? Because now even beyond you playing ball, basketball is still very much relevant in your life as a coach. You know what I'm saying? So what was the difference between now being a coach versus when you was a player? Did your definition change, or do you got a different outlook on basketball as a whole?
Yeah, when I was playing basketball, it's like, you know, you get your sneakers, you got your bag and your gear on, and you going to the stage.
Right.
You walking into the stage. Now, with street ball and everything that I do, it's like I'm creating and I'm curating the vibes and the energy and the platform. So it's like, it's totally different now. It's like going from on the camera to behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? But it's basically, I feel like a star regardless. You know what I'm saying? Regardless.
Sure. You're a personality. You one of them people, like I said, basketball, it's your personality. And I can honestly say, like, how you play is how you walk around. That's how you feel.
No, facts.
Yeah, that's
absolutely.
What's up. Lex, basketball, man.
Yeah, so basketball started as just playing with my older brother. Just going outside, obviously doing what he was doing. I wanted to follow and do exactly what he was doing.
Definitely.
So that was the first thing, was just going outside and hooping. And then rest in peace, Higgs. He was the first one to actually put the ball in my hands, as in like on the team.
Right.
Yo, this is what you're gonna do. You're like, you got it. Like, you're breathing confidence in me. So that right there allowed me, from the start, I felt like I was a leader from the start.
Yeah.
With my friend group, you know, when I went to high school, the way I carried myself, just my actions, my decisions, like I think it speaks leadership. And I think that's what basketball created in me, you know, being the leader, not just for basketball now, but in the game of life in general. So that basketball means a lot because it got me to where I am now, right? It got me in a nice career.
Yeah.
And it allows me to stay connected and have an impact and make impacts.
Before we get to P, I can say the same for you, knowing you and watching you play for a long time. You another one, like, you tough on that court, like fearless. Like you always head down. You never really got caught up in none of the sideline antics. Like when you on that court, like I said, that's just what it is. There's no fear in you. I never got a chance to see that since you was a pup. Like you was one of those nose down, you going to the cup. Like that's just your attitude. Is even like how you speak it, your delivery right now is I get a strong emphasis on what you're saying. It's the same thing for you, like on the court, I could say for you too. That's why this is so dope for me, because I'm watching y'all. Y'all a little bit younger than me, y'all a lot younger than me, but I got a chance to see y'all, I know y'all. So it's like everything y'all saying, I'm like, damn, I saw that, those transitions. P, basketball, baby.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of what they both said. You know what I'm saying? We not sitting here without basketball. You know what I'm saying? We not having this conversation without basketball being in all three of our lives. So I think it started off the same as Lex for me. It was just something to do. Like I lived across the street from Lincoln Park, across the street from Remington. Like all that was right there. So for me, it was like, shoot, I come outside early, just got in trouble with something or just got in an argument. I feel I come outside, it's a court, ain't nothing to do but play ball. So So that was it for me. So just playing in the park growing up, networking, like Fred said. Yeah, identity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think, we all know people from other towns and stuff like that. And the people we remember or that left the impression on us, we know for a specific reason, whether it's a sport or a certain event that took place or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But the people that maybe didn't play a sport or have that special event or that moment that you've seen, you know what I'm saying? You might not know them or you might not remember them, you know what I'm saying? So who knows where I would have been or what I would have been doing if not for basketball. So, yeah, I give that a lot of credit for why I'm even right here right now. You know what I'm saying?
I want to rewind because I know sports, especially for young men from the areas that we from, sports is sometimes plays a structural role in our lives as well, depending on what kind of dynamic. So I do want to ask y'all, Rochelle, White Plains, Greenburgh, what was we interviewed Fred already, but, just to refresh y'all on his story, what was the house dynamic like for y'all prior to basketball? That's my first question. Like, how was the house dynamic for you over there in New Bro?
For me, it started off, well, I don't remember. I was born in Mount Vernon, so I was in Mount Vernon for a few years. Not that I can remember those years, so it was early. I moved probably like 2 or 3.
Definitely.
But single mother to start off, you know what I'm saying? It was just me, my mom, my brother, and my 3 sisters at one time. Then it was 2 sisters moving forward. But good household though. Single mom, but little struggle to it, but she didn't let us really feel the struggle. You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like a lot of my a lot of the traits and characteristics that I got that was like I feel like handicapped me a little bit was I feel like because my mom did such a great job.
Like your mild manner, would you consider? Like you're very mild manner.
Yeah, mild manner, but also just like, for example, like what got me in trouble back in my prime basketball, like talking back to coaches.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like authority, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? My mom kind of.
Oh yeah, man ain't, yeah, oh.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it was just like, she kind of let me rock as long as I was doing the right things, like in the classroom and at home. And it was like, I can't really say nothing.
Understood.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, for me, that was the kind of main thing, which made me like, but then there was love there. So it was like, it made me kind of seek out a lot. That's why I got a lot of people that if I'm locked in with you, I'm locked in with you, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? And I think people that I am locked in with kind of understand and feel that and know that. You know what I'm saying? Because it was just us, no cousins, no aunts, no uncles, no grandparents.
Small family.
And then, shout out to my step-pops, Clarence, who I call my pop. Shout out to him for, coming in. Got a little older. Step-pops came in, so then, I'm saying, it was us.
Yeah. Before we get to Lex Torres, man, what you got going on?
What?
Like as far as ethnicity, what are you? PJ Torres, that ain't that ain't like PJ Williams.
No, that's a fact. So Puerto Rican, to my knowledge, you know what I'm saying? My pops, obviously, like I said, single household.
Right,
so never really connected with my father, never really asked too much.
Yeah, of course.
Really, but to my knowledge, he was Puerto Rican too. My mom's Puerto Rican, so.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But you speak Spanish?
Nah, I don't. I'm New York, Puerto Rican.
Okay.
The New York, Puerto Rican is different.
Hola, that's it.
Yeah, hola.
Yeah. I understand, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, what says un poquito. You know what I'm saying?
Small.
Little, you know what I'm saying?
Small.
But
okay, all right. Lex.
Yeah.
What's up, baby? How he's coming for you in the house, that little house on the hill across from the park, man?
Yeah.
Not to give him the drop the low on him.
No, we good. I grew up with my mom, my dad, my brother, and my grandma. But my parents split probably when I was in 3rd grade.
Wow.
So then it became a single parent household. But
vivid memory of it?
Yeah. Vivid memory. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
But my pop's always been in my life though. So
for sure.
Like I can't even say I grew up in a single parent household. Obviously, I just had one parent in the household, but my pop's always been there. So hands on, definitely. And he always instilled values in me from jump. So even with him not being in the house, it felt like he was in the house because anytime, I slip up, that call was made and,
presence is important.
Exactly. No, that's a fact.
Presence.
That's a fact. So yeah, it was, my brother, my oldest brother, my mom, my grandma, and then my aunt. So definitely a house full of women.
A lot of love in there, though, right?
A lot of love.
That's dope.
Yeah, a lot of love.
And not to cut you off, that's a fact, because I was in there.
That's a lot of love,
every weekend I'm in there.
I can only breakfast, all that.
Everything.
Spending the nice bracket on, spending the night in Nunez crib. They having the ball.
Yeah, everything.
Right.
That's a fact.
Now, Nunez, where we get Nunez from, man?
I'm Dominican.
Okay, Dominicano.
Yeah. Facts.
Okay.
Facts.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Frederico.
Yo.
How you was coming, man?
Shit. My parents split up when I was probably like 5. Somewhere around there. I was in Greenburgh already, born and raised. When I ended up staying with my pops for a little bit, then I would be back and forth to the Bronx with my moms. My pops being a football legend, especially in White Plains, from White Plains, he was the one that kind of gave me that swagger as far as, that walking it like I talk it thing, that type of mentality, and, bearing his last name, being able to walk around and certain things like that. He gave me that.
He gave you that. If he gave you anything, he gave you that.
So then, and then my mom's was a warrior.
For sure.
Like she's just a different, she's a different breed.
Yeah.
She gave me that toughness for sure, that tough love. Grew up in a household full of women. Yeah. 3 sisters, older sisters at that. For sure. And they was warriors too. Like I ain't become the best basketball player in my family until I turned 14, 15. Wow. My sister Toya was the best basketball player in the family at that point.
I didn't know that. Damn.
Yeah,
I knew she played ball for sure. I didn't know. Shout out to Toya. I knew she was nice, but for you to admit that, that says a lot.
You know what I'm saying? Like even like for us from being from Greenburgh, Angela Pace was it.
Hello.
And to see my sister Toya play Angela Pace at Rutgers in AAU and all of that back when I was in high school. And I was like, yeah, my sister is that. Because we was looking at Angela like.
She gave A pieces.
Nah, they was killing. They was both killing. A was killing. Angela was killing.
A smoke.
Angela was killing.
You talking about some days though, to even give A smoke.
Yeah, you had to be something. You wasn't regular.
You had to take.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You one of those.
So,
I didn't know that.
That was another thing too. So, growing up in that type of household was everything I needed to be the man I am today. But I think one of the main components, family structure-wise, in my household was when I lived with my moms and I met my stepfather, Mo Black.
Shout out to Mo.
The basketball side of things, because my pops, like I said, played football. He wasn't basketball fan. So to meet Mo was just that last kind of piece to the puzzle for everything to kind of start clicking mentally and physically. Right. Moved us out to the Bronx. I grew up in Torres Neck Projects. And that was that extra edge that I needed too. A lot of people, and we all know we from Westchester. Yeah. And we are many of the few who went to New York City and didn't tuck our tail.
100%.
So we always seen a lot of people from where we from. When city people come around, or when we go to New York City, we different now.
Yes, sir. We know it.
So
he was coming back to the hood on that type of time too.
That was everything. That was everything I needed at that point. But that was the family structure. Pops, and my moms. You know what I'm saying? That was everything I needed.
So you from the Bronx or Greenburgh?
You know what I'm saying? I'm from Greenburgh for sure.
I ain't
gonna lie though.
I'm definitely coming back on that bullshit.
I ain't gonna lie, yo.
Definitely was coming back on that shit.
I went to Throgs Neck Day this past summer. Yeah. And them niggas out there was like, yo, what's this Greenburgh shit you talking about?
So like they started at.
They be hot at.
We gotta know where it started at. Niggas from 90. I don't know what he was doing. I don't know how he ended up doing that. I don't know what the fuck he was doing when he was doing that shit. He used to be coming back, you're like Greenburgh, nigga. What's up?
Shout out my son Paris Purcell. That nigga, he the one who kind of like pulled me to the side in college and was like, yo, Fred, nigga,
you know where you from, nigga.
And ever since then, it's just been the campaign even more.
Yeah. So it sounds like y'all a lot of love, especially knowing y'all personally, a lot of love. Like I said, I know a lot of my peers, basketball was like where they found their love. They found their love in the sport. They coaches, they teammates, going out traveling. They didn't have these experiences prior to basketball. Yeah. So how did y'all journey of basketball even start?
So I start my community.
First niggas always just want to go first. Yeah. Man. He in the middle. First. Shout out to my first, man. He said, what? Go ahead, Lex. Right, first of all, before we go there, R.P. Suge, man.
Yeah, yes, sir.
That's
yes,
a
sir.
Ferris legend.
R.P. Suge.
That's my boy. Rest in peace, Suge. Free Mike Quan, too. This is
yeah.
outstanding Ferris members that I got a lot of love for.
But
yeah, who started you out off on the ball, man?
The community, for real. Like I said, Higgs, R.P. Higgs, he brought me outside. You know, second grade, put me on the team.
Yeah.
New York Blaze. We just, he just handed me the ball. Honestly, he just made a team around me.
Yeah.
A bunch of kids from White Plains. He put the ball in my hand. He said, yo, we're gonna go as far as you take it. And that's really what, you know, who put the ball in my hands, besides my brother. But he put the ball in my brother's hands too.
I was just gonna say that.
So it was Higgs. All credit to Higgs, and like I'm here because of him, for real, because he instilled that confidence in me, that leadership in me. Like he's like a second father to me, for real, growing up. So that's what started.
Ferris is Ferris is kind of his own entity, like very close knit up there, the same way the Berg is. Like y'all got a community just on that one street, and that's why this is also dope. Before we move along, is y'all are eventually gonna be the next Higgsies, the next Benjis, the next Hassans, the next Coach Lees, the next, you know what I'm saying? For that, the fact that you still remember these guys from arguably almost 20 years ago, that's a lot of impact.
No,
that's impact right there. That's
like
role model. That's mentorship. Yeah. That's all. And there's not a lot of that going on nowadays. Not a lot of figures putting their hands on the community, grabbing little motherfuckers by their shirt. Listen, this is what we doing.
That's a fact.
They don't have that no more.
And that was the big thing too. Like I just want to shine light on that, what you said.
Yeah.
Because to this day, like you could see all the generations hanging out with one another in the park.
Absolutely. Ferris is special.
And it's like, you don't see that. From somebody that's 60 to somebody that's 22, 23, they're all, you can find us in the park hanging out, chilling, vibing, having a good time, playing chess, making jokes. And I think it's credit to them because for real, it was like probably not the generation above me, but from my brother's generation and down, they the one that really kept us out the negative stuff.
Yeah.
And made sure we made something of our lives.
Yo, I'm sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
I just want to say that, use that, like you're like, that's spot on when it comes to Ferris. And I dad just noticed that when you said that the different age ranges sit next to each other in the park and be this close, interacting. In the Berg, you know what I'm saying? We got like everyone.
Yeah, we don't really have that.
Yeah, it's scattered.
It's clicky.
Like, up at the park, you're going to see the Brew Crew, the old heads and all of that. And then you're going to see us over there. And, y'all really do be right next to each other.
Right there.
Right there.
And everybody had a hand in everybody's situation.
Yep.
Like it's crazy.
All walks of life too. All walks of life.
Everybody. It might be a motherfucker back there, doing what he's doing.
Nah, fact.
Somebody gambling on the game. Y'all out there playing balls. Everybody. You don't even got to worry about your child when you're out there. It's an umbrella.
And I was just about to say that. Like,
it's a community.
It's crazy. Like you can literally leave. I don't know about now because it's not that many. Like it's cool. But no, but what I'm saying, growing up, you can literally leave your kid out there, and your kid's not gonna go hungry. You're gonna have something to drink, something to eat, play basketball, play football, whatever it is. And that's what we was on. We was going outside every day, hanging out with the old heads, chilling. Now we same thing. We older, we hanging out, chilling. And like I said, it's a special place for real. And I don't think it get enough credit because, like you said, you don't see that often in different cities. And even different parts of White Plains, you don't see that.
I've been on all of these blocks, so
yeah.
I know like what look like what structures what. Like Ferris is definitely different.
Yeah.
It's different. You know what I'm saying? You start up, you might not make it to that Bronx River acting crazy. You might have to make the right and go up with a Bernie's practice. Well, yeah, that's what's up. P.
Yeah. What was the question?
We did kind of.
It said, what got you started?
Yeah, what got you started playing ball?
Yeah. I think, same thing when you asked me like basketball. It was just
went outside
right there. I was just outside. Who brought me into like fundamental like team? The first introduction to that was Julio. Julio and James Warren. Julio was the director of the Boys and Girls Club of Remington.
Okay.
At that time.
Okay.
Or he was about to be the director, one or the other, but they basically was in the car, pulled up on me, walking to the court.
Let's go.
I'm like, yo, Saturday there's a tryout, whatever time it was, pull up.
Mm-hmm.
I actually got cut that year.
How old was you?
I was in third grade.
You was young.
Yeah, I was in third grade.
Okay.
I remember though, because I got cut. Because I'm like, y'all telling me to pull up. I'm thinking I'm good. Like, you know what I'm saying? They telling me like, yo, Saturday, like, pull up. You good? Like, you know. So I'm like, oh, I'm on the team. Went to the crib, told my mom, I'm on the team. I'm on Remington. I got to go try out Saturday, but I'm good. Like, they told me to come. Like, I got cut. Yeah. Then from there, it was just like, I kind of like locked. Now I'm going to the park.
So what did that do to you? Did that motivate you at that young, or did that like?
It did. It made me go to the park even more. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And it was like that was one of those moments where it was like, all right, wait, y'all invited me in, y'all cut me, I got locked in. Like, you know what I'm saying? So then I was in the park every day, playing with the older cats, like just locked in. And from there, that's when it was. From there it was just basketball every day. So it was just life from there.
All right, who put the rock in your hand? Because this book, I want to see what you say. Who put the rock in your hand? Because if you say Mo, I'm going to kind of...
No.
I seen you play before. But you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mo, though. Legendary.
Now, you want to know what it was? So when I was younger, right, I was a video game head. Always in the crib. You know, my friends, DeAndre and them always used to have to come get me. Yo, come on, come outside. Force me outside. Yeah. That's when I learned and touched the basketball for the first time. Behind, I was down back, up the street, and I was just playing every day. And then second grade, I started in Greenburgh Parks and Rec in Dad's Club. And then once I started going to the center to open gym, everything just opened up from there. You know, I think my first level of adversity is funny as hell because I used to play when I was real young, even like middle school and all of that. I used to play against y'all. Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like the first level of adversity that I really went through in basketball was playing against Portia Postel.
Absolutely.
Portia helped me. Yeah. Like, so that's the first time I really realized, so besides my sister and them, like it was, but that was just the first time I said, shit. Like, you know, and I took the game serious from there. But, you know, my whole crew, you know, Josh James, Paris Purcell, all us, like, you know, and even back then, you know, that's when Dink was even in Greenburgh too.
Dink from Collinsway, right? Shout out to Riverdale, but you know
what I'm saying? So like Dink, that's when we was really like, that's when everything started to pick up.
Squad.
Yeah. But even then, like even when Lex was saying it, like in the midst of Lex saying, yeah, you know, I've been playing against Fresh since I was younger, all of those memories just start clicking just now. Like I was like, damn,
nah. We used to give him BTA.
Okay. Now that's back when. All right.
We used to give him BTA.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
It wasn't me, Josh, and all of us. It wasn't that crew. That's when Josh was on Gaucho.
Okay, Josh was
everyone was kind of moving around.
This
is when I was with Greenburgh Kings, and you know I was like the main one at the time. But everyone else, that wasn't the full Greenburgh team.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right. Can we get the roster or nah? We ain't even.
You remember Darius Washington though?
BTA.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I think that little braids, little dark skin, little Flavor Flav.
It was that. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga Flav.
So Darius was good though back then. He was good back then for sure. So you know it was that crew. You know, not that it was that wrong.
Right? A little bit.
No, what does that mean?
Samar. Oh yeah, Samar.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Was nice.
But
Samar was nice.
You know, outside of that, I think they was a little bit more structured at that time.
Oh yeah,
like he said, you know, they played together all the time. Us, we was all having identity crisis. I'm in the Bronx, Josh and Gauchos, everybody all over the place, and didn't want to come around.
Yeah, and God forbid nobody would have left the town. We would have been in the conversation.
Absolutely.
With, you know, y'all double A's.
Yeah,
double A guys, I think.
No, sir.
Absolutely.
No, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Especially
we played White Plains my senior year. I'm trying to think, did they punch us?
Nah, it was. They ran away with it at the end.
They beat us.
It was a goodie throughout. I remember that at the county.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
I was on bullshit. I really wasn't even trying to play ball.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about what else happened. That game.
You know what I was trying to. Yeah, I was. Shout. You know what? Shout out to all my boys on that team. I was on that though.
Shout out to our growth.
Yeah,
growth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we came a long way.
Yeah,
that's
for real.
Wow,
it's a fact.
Okay, so
wait, hold on. Let me just interject real quick before I forget.
It's your show.
I just want to say, when you went down the line and you asked us where we was from, things like that, what blocks, we are really from historic blocks.
100%.
Where we're from.
100%.
And I think that plays a huge part in not only who we are, but what we're doing and what we represent. You know what I'm saying? There's a different, it's a different creed to it. You know what I'm saying? Like being from Ferris Ave, that was a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like to be from that, like you could be a kid that's trying to hoop, like Lex at a young age, and he's telling people, yeah, I'm from Ferris. that meant
Legends
something.
up there.
Yeah, that meant something.
Legendary.
To say I'm from Manhattan Ave and I came up in the center, that meant something.
Legendary.
You know what I'm saying? PJ being from Lincoln Ave, you know, like that meant, like, yo, I remember when we was in high school, PJ and them had the LA Boys shirts and all of that. Like, that was like honestly one of the first movements I've seen.
What?
With like merch and all that, yeah. Like with merch and all of that, yeah. That was like one of the first movements. I just wanted to throw that out there because I think this is why we're doing what we're doing and we are who we are.
It's an all-star panel, I could say.
Absolutely.
Like, this ain't no horseplay, man.
Absolutely.
Well, let's talk about that too, because that could go two ways. Like you get a team full of all MVPs, you could get the ego clash.
Mm-hmm.
Who gonna settle for 10 and 10 for today? You know what I'm saying? While everybody else drop 20 and 30. Like who gonna be the one that just get the rebounds? Who's gonna be the one to sacrifice? What's some things that go into play in gelling a team with superstars, man? Superstar energy. How do you even fit that in one room without it being no controversy?
Oh, basically us.
Yeah.
Oh,
sure.
I think.
You kidding me? Talking about y'all.
To be honest, I think if it falls in the way we were or we are as people, like outside of this, like to be honest, like PJ leads it, right? Yeah. And if we talk in basketball terms, PJ would be the star on the team, right? And he leads it, and we're fine with that.
That's dope that you even say that.
It's
you don't hear that often.
Nah, it's the truth.
I'm supposed to be juking stats behind the scenes.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And it's like I try to be like the point guard, like, you know, fill in how I fill in, do what I got to do, right? And Fred is going to be the you know, the personality, like the Shaq, like personality, you know, energy, you know, brings it. And I think we all are okay with what role we in, and we don't have no egos because there's no egos to be had.
Yeah.
Right. One is like we doing it because we want to do it. It's not like we, you know, somebody gave us 100,000, 200,000, 300,000. I mean, we're gonna get there.
I wish.
Yeah, for
we're
sure.
gonna get there.
It's coming.
But it's like we okay with how it's going, and I think that's why it's working how it's working.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Just to piggyback off that, I think, like Lex said, I think we all okay with how everything is going. And like you said, it started even before the podcasting. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what made it so natural and so easy. Was like, even when we first started, like I reached out to Fred. Well, me and Lex, we actually shot like a pilot, 3 years ago?
Like 3-4 years, yeah.
Right, probably longer than that, honestly. Yeah. We did like he's sitting on one end of the chair, I'm sitting on the chair, two guests. Like we recorded the whole thing.
Fred Ben had a pod, niggas don't even know it alone.
He was telling us. So we doing that. So we did a whole episode, all that, scrapped it, life hit, everybody doing whatever, we didn't even think about it no more, whatever. Yeah. So fast forward to when we won the chip and Ferris, Fred, and me and him like reconnected, locked in, boom. So from there, I think that next summer was like it passed. Then that following summer, which I think was this summer.
Last one that passed.
Yeah. So then it's like, boom, I hit Fred, like, yo, Fred, like, what's the word? Woo. I seen the status and like seeing where he was going with it. I'm like, all right, we kind of locked it. He brought me back out. It's only right. I hit Fred and we try to figure something. I don't even think I said podcast.
No. Yeah, we just wanted to
connect. We wanted to do something. I'm like, yo, what could we do? Like, how can I connect with you and we do something?
Yeah.
And then it just turned into the podcast conversation. We like, yeah, the fuck. And I'm like, damn, me and Lex was trying to do one too. So I can't just hit Lex. He was with, so then I hit Fred back, like, yo, Lex got it. You know what I'm saying?
So y'all kind of had to talk about it first, like, not really pound style.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
Nah. Like,
are you
Lex,
on the pound? We gonna see you with a pound? You know?
That's why he coached the Pound Invitational this year.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah, I'll coach the pound.
That's the kids, though. That's kind of the easy role. That's mild. Like, you can still go back to the
honorary ticket.
I wasn't fucking with the pound niggas. I was fucking with the kids.
I'll fuck with the pound, but
okay.
Yeah, I'm loyal to the block.
Yeah, that's a
but I'm supportive. Like I tell them all the time. Like yo, I support what you do. Like for real.
Like we got shit brewing. You know what I'm saying?
Or niggas that support Dykeman, but when it's time to play on the hill, this shit gets
yeah. You know.
So one thing, I ain't funny style. Like if I fuck with you, I fuck with you.
I'm the same way.
And it don't even matter if it goes against what people quote unquote think is like a rivalry or whatever it is. Nah, and everybody know I fuck with him. Like that's my guy. Like I support his movement, what he's doing, when they playing, when they not playing, what he got going on. I don't think
everybody up there kind of like the pound, you know.
I mean, yeah, you know, it goes that way. But
when we talk about this,
but the thing about it is
those are guys. I don't think they like what's going on.
Yeah, so. But you know, Fred brings that attention to him.
But I bring it to.
I think it's not.
But then I don't think it's personal.
There's limited options on what can be done. Right?
But then
they don't like something.
But then I feel like it's not like they don't like. I feel like they don't like the character Fred.
Figuratively, you talking about like
right.
They don't want to hurt him. But he's still like he's from the bird. He's still like,
yeah, I kind of, I act that shit on.
Like if you get a band up there, they might take one of the P's off.
Oh, that's definitely getting taken down. You know,
that's
my man.
That shit ain't going
I might be the one to take it down, and that's my man. I respect that. But that's my guy. Like
they used to do Slater parties and shit. They come put the posters in the hood. It was resistance. It's like, what y'all doing? I'm coming to the party.
Nah, but you want to know what it is though too.
That's like, dope.
I think us playing together, once we started playing together in high school and all of that's what kind of cemented it. Because when I was on Ferris, I wasn't with a bunch of Greenburgh niggas.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. I was with Lex and them.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So that was that, and then on top of that, even now, fast forward today. We live in proof for those that's from Greenburgh and White Plains that still feel like there's something there and they feel like they can't connect and do certain things. We live in proof and showing we could do that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because y'all, I'm not.
Dope.
He's not from the nice side of town.
Yeah.
In White Plains.
Nah, not at all.
I'm not from the nice side of town in Greenburgh.
So
it's easy for us to do this shit. It's easy for us to do this shit. But the fact that we're doing what we're doing is living proof that, you know what, like some of the younger kids that's looking up, that want to be in our space and do what we do.
I never looked at it that deep, between Manhattan Ave and Ferris as a participant.
As it is too.
Beyond it being close, it was serious. That was serious. Yeah. The CI, that's actually I never even looked at it.
I think that's when the bridge got. That's when the bridge
and Ferris merged together is unheard of.
Facts. And even in some of the future endeavors I got going on with the basketball thing too, Lex is one of the dudes that's really going to be pointing at. But I think
I'm gonna tell you a funny story though. Let
me get the story because
it involves you.
I'm still confused as to how it happened like that.
Yeah, it involves you though.
Like P, I get new roll, chicken
joes and
story
involves you.
Oh, this shit involves you.
It involves you.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
As it should.
So obviously when we growing up, like you said, it had a little static between whatever, right?
Yeah. I had a fight in front of your house.
Yeah. Anyway, I was probably there. I was probably watching.
Back to the point.
Yeah, but this is the funny part though, right? We was going to a party.
That's crazy.
We was going to a party. So we had to be probably like mid-high school, early high school. We was going to a party in Greenburgh. Mm-hmm. Right, we went to the party. We was leaving, walking back to Ferris. We walk everywhere back then. There was no Ubers, no nothing. You gotta walk. So you're gonna see who you see.
Hills way? That was the way I probably should have took.
No. We took
y'all took Terrytown Road? Or y'all bugging?
No, we took across the train tracks through the county center.
Yeah.
Up the block.
Oh, y'all was on that.
So we was coming back, and the funny part, right? A black truck pulls up, right? And it's him and Tails.
My Ford Explorer.
Yeah. See, right?
He remembering that.
Huh?
My windows got broke one of them nights too on the hill.
No, it wasn't on the hill. We was in Greenburgh.
Shout out to Izzy, man. I love you, man.
We was in Greenburgh. Y'all pulled up and y'all put, it should look like Big Worm when he pulled the window down. Right? And we looking in the window, we like, damn. Yeah. But the thing is, goes to show, I was never involved in none of so I always knew them from coming to the center.
My boy.
Right? Him, Tails, or whatever. So we just dapped each other up. But it was funny because at that point we're like, oh shit. Damn. I mean, we was deep, but
that was deep.
We was young.
Y'all a little bit younger, but y'all was deep. Y'all was on that though. But it was still like, damn, how y'all just like these niggas to kind of get on the younger 40, these niggas walking to the hood.
So it was bad funny because we was like,
that's dope though.
And it was during the time where it was at that time.
Yo, P, being from New Orleans shit, you hearing this, right? Because you on the outside looking into this scenario, right? You ever knew Greenburgh and White Plains was like this?
I heard about, because when I got to the hill, I think it was already died down.
Yeah.
I think.
Nah, it wasn't, but I was never involved in it, so you wouldn't even know.
Yeah, you wouldn't have been. Yeah, he wasn't one of those where you
like
he
y'all had got Mount Vernon
that.
shit. That was our New Road, Mount Vernon. You know what I'm saying? White Plains, and then it was Ferris is just one block. You still got.
How was that New Road Mount Vernon dynamic?
Nah, it was probably similar to the Ferris.
Probably
but it's just right. I was about to say it's crazy because you're looking at whole cities instead of blocks.
Right. Did you go through that?
I didn't. I mean, I felt it a little bit, only pause because of like my friends. They was in that. You know what I'm saying? They was on that. So it was like, I feel like even playing for like a Mount Vernon Boys and Girls Club, nobody ever really did nothing to me, but it was still like, it wasn't like, yo, what's good, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Did you play against Mount Vernon in high school?
What you like?
As New Road, as what are y'all called again? The
Huguenots.
The Huguenots. Did you ever play against Mount Vernon?
Yeah.
How was that? At they home?
I played against them 6 times. Two times.
You wilded them up one year, I heard. You was wild. I heard you wild. You got crazy with Mount Vernon.
Yeah, that was probably my senior.
What's going on through your mind, though? Is it, I mean, shit, Jesus Christ. Because White Plains and Mount Vernon games was intense.
Facts.
So New Road, Mount Vernon, I mean,
how
does a light-skinned guy with long hair get through a situation like that?
Nah, that's what the game that kind of got me on the map, I would say, as far as like Westchester goes.
Yeah.
Like Rochelle was like, it was a middle school game. But
yeah.
Westchester, it was, I would say that my sophomore year, that was my first year.
Is Jabari in them? What team is this?
So this is Sharad, right?
Mm-hmm.
Barry was on the team.
What college did he go to again?
George Mason.
Yeah, George Mason.
I don't think Kevin was Kevin.
Nah,
Kevin was the year
before.
Who was they? Vaughn was they big?
Mike Colburn, we had them.
So yeah, it was the star was Sharad, right?
Sharad was the man too, though.
Yeah, for sure.
And it was cousins too.
He was younger.
He was younger though.
So it was really Barry.
What's Jomo's brother's name?
Yeah, he was on the team.
He was okay. He was.
What are you talking about?
Miles Sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who's his brother.
No, I forgot his name.
No disrespect. I remember him though. I'm saying I'm just trying to think of like my age.
Yeah. But it was
honorable mention.
That was my sophomore year. So that was my first year on varsity, and it was Sharad's team.
Yeah.
And this game, like up until this point, New Road ain't beat Mount Vernon for the past like 4 or 5 years.
Okay.
So boom, my sophomore year, I think I played good. So long story short, I had 20 and we won.
Yeah, good game.
So we beat them. First time in a minute, I had 20, we won. I think I was on the paper the next day, all like. But I think I played good because I didn't really know the importance of the rivalry of the game.
Really?
Yeah, we talk about it on our pod all the time that like I be clueless when it comes to like.
Yo, PJ just go hoop, bro. What? He don't know. He don't be.
That's kind of fire too, though.
Yeah,
like I played against.
That's kind of hard. Like you just walk in. Yeah, nigga might get stabbed or shot after the game, but fuck it, I'm gonna get 20.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I don't know who I'm playing against. That's a different level of focus. I don't know who I'm playing against.
I used to be the one telling him.
Yeah,
we used to.
We heard about it.
We used to go to the city. And like I know, I'd be doing all the Googles and stuff.
Yeah, you know what's going on.
I know what's going on. I know what area. I know everything. So he don't know nothing. I'm like, yeah,
come on, man.
I do the number 5 in the country. You got dog him.
That's a fact.
He's like, who? I'm saying.
Westchester Talks, man. Who came up with the? I'm gonna say before. I want to know who came up with the name, but let's just shout out Kesey for a second, only because, not even only because. Shout out to Kesey, period. But one thing that resonates with me with y'all podcast is Kesey's voice.
Yep.
You don't see his picture there. Mm-hmm. You hear his voice and you know that's him.
Mm-hmm.
That means something. I thought about that on the way over here. I'm like, damn, that's Kesey. Like, we don't see his face. He built his voice up as it's a brand now. That's real power. You don't even got to be in a room and you know that's him. The young kid from Ferris.
It's funny because that's always been him. Like that's
legendary.
That's bro. That's like
Kesey always been a character.
Always. I'm just thinking it just feel like damn the fact that I know that's his voice, even though I knew him prior to that. That's special. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And he's always been that. He's always been, I'm telling you.
Barely even know niggas' names. Knowing niggas' voice.
He was in New Road too. He went to high school in New Road.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So that's why he was like, like, even when the idea
that's
was.
That's dope.
Even,
just to start there with y'all shit.
Yeah, nah. That's when the idea was even thought of to do like a trailer type vibe.
Yeah, that was hard.
It was like, all right, what could we do to like really sauce this up? And it was like
he's Ferris though. We ain't playing him.
It's not just a regular podcast. Like the fact that I know that by heart, like that's like my favorite TV show. I know like how the intros. I used to be knowing niggas intros. Like that resonate. That's hard.
I'll answer the question though.
Yeah, Westchester Talks.
I remember we was in a group chat. We was trying to come up with different names. Westchester Talks popped up when we decided to. I remember, this is my recollection. We decided to take the Westchester Talks name. I had told them, like, yo, listen, you know what I'm saying, my man's, you know, during quarantine, he used to do the IG lives. Shout out Pastor Dave, right?
Well, Dave, shout out my boy.
He used to do IG lives during COVID, and everybody get on there and talk crazy about each other. And that's what I think the momentum led to Ferris the following 100%. Summers, where everyone was looking for those matchups. So, like, you'll have a Walter King that was on the live talking about Brandon Johnson and da-da-da.
I saw him. I was on there.
You know what I'm saying? So that was where the energy kind of forged. And then even after some of the Ferris games, people would hop on the live. So it was Westchester Talks. And when we decided on the name, I said, all right, talk to my mans.
Yeah.
Kind of get the blessing there, you know, because it ain't like he copyrighted it or anything like that. But, you know, we did want to.
I like that. Niggas just be taking shit and not doing it right, man. Do it right. You can't just be snatching niggas all in his words.
I think we
and acting like. You know
I think we put like 10 names or like 8 names.
We had mad.
And then it was just a coincidence that the one we selected was that.
Because again, clueless. Like you said, everybody's on it.
Yeah.
So you know he came up through the center. You know, so that's more Berg energy.
Shout out YO. Shout out YO.
Yeah, he's from Yonkers, but you know he coming through the center and all that.
Yeah, so that's definitely how it went down.
Nah, that's literally how it went down. Because we said it, and then Fred said exactly what he said. I'm like, oh, Dave, he had a. I'm like, damn, I didn't even know that.
Facts.
I'm like, but ask him though, because if he don't, you know what I'm saying?
It's
like we'll pick a different name.
We had like
y'all in Westchester. This is Westchester,
and that's why the name was like, we gotta do it. And when Fred said that, I ain't gonna lie. At first, I kind of was like, damn, I kind of don't want to name it that now. But then
what was you thinking about naming it?
We had a list.
Yo, we had mad names.
So I had like
that
2 in mind. You know what I'm saying?
Can we get one of them now?
So it was
nah.
I would have to find.
You said like 914 something. It was one of them was like 914 something. It was a bunch of stuff that was based around the name of Westchester.
Yeah, Westchester Talks is perfect though.
Yeah, but once I said that to him, he was like, "Yo, I gotta talk today." It was his. I'm like, "Damn, we're gonna pick something else." And then once he spoke, I'm like, you know what? Like you said, it fits. So
and let me give you an insight on it because we're talking about the name, right? Shout out Rochelle Bilal, right? From Earn Your Leisure. We did after we did the episode, right?
Oh, it
was right before.
Oh, it was right before.
I got 2 episodes with them damn near.
So right before the episode with all of them that we did at the center, you know, we kind of asked for input and advice.
For sure.
And Rashad Bilal told us like, yo, you know what I'm saying? That I would change the name. I think it's limited.
Westchester?
Right?
Ooh, okay.
But the rebuttal on my end was basically, though 2 things could be true at once, and you could totally be right, this is how we navigate not only for ourselves through Westchester, but to navigate people that's not from here back here. This is how we not only give back to where we're from, but we put people into our world immediately once they come on our set, because whether they're from here or not, there might be hidden gems, there might be stories, things that they don't know nothing about. 100%. And it's on us to help tell it.
Yeah, 100%.
So, you know, I think that's where it becomes limitless.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's limitless to what you could say. Your personalities is limitless. Where y'all been is limitless. Where y'all going is limitless. Wow, okay. Yeah, that's a good that's a good rebuttal.
So, you know, it ain't like he right out just was like, yo, change the name. That shit is trash. Nah.
I get what he said.
This is a nigga that's in Dubai
it's not bad intention at all.
So Westchester for him is like, you know, it's a
just
little
him
bit
giving
different.
Honest advice on what he thinks. And then like Fred said, he wasn't like, nah, Fred, but you got to look at it like he was like, oh,
nah.
Because people from InvestFest might not know where he from.
Yeah, exactly.
People that be in InvestFest in Atlanta, different down south, they just know, okay, I see he from New York.
Yeah.
But where?
Bro's a mystery.
And this is where that forges now.
The flagpole, you're stamping it. Yeah.
And that's why it works, because
it's prideful. So it's pride with Westchester, which I got prideful Westchester.
And that's exactly why it works, because we all rep it to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? And to your point, like, we are all different personalities, and I feel like that's why it does work, how it does. And it's because it's back to basketball. It's because we went and learned through basketball.
Teamwork.
And, you know what I'm saying? Just growing and maturing, where it's like another just this like sidebar. We be in the chat disagreeing all the time.
As you should. We
like
don't do yes men and all that weird
all the
stuff.
time,
Like you got to be able to express yourself to your man. It's my man.
Facts. So we in there going back and forth all the time about certain stuff, and then we always come to an agreement.
Yeah. Even if y'all don't, it's gonna happen.
Yo, and the dopest thing about it is too that like I thought about one day is, you know how when we walked up before we started shooting, you was like the big three, right?
Yeah.
I think from a basketball standpoint too, look at the positions we played too. On basketball, you got a point, you got wings, and you got bigs.
Mm-hmm.
Point, wing, big.
Yeah.
So even from
special type of big.
especially from a basketball standpoint, it's like we represent different positions of the game itself. So all the perspectives are always going to be different to begin with, but we do this regardless. Mm-hmm. So I think that's a dope aspect too.
That's hard. Yeah, I didn't look at it that way. Y'all all smart gentlemen too. That's why it's like y'all well-spoken, articulate, educated. It's just a dope thing to see, a dope panel to see. What's the structure? I mean, because obviously I know, but for the viewers that don't know, what's the structure? What would you say the structure of the show is? Is it a sports show? What would you label it?
Hold on, it's not. It's a Lex question. These are the type of questions Lex I think is good at answering.
What would you get? How would you categorize the show?
So we want to highlight everything that goes on in Westchester. Okay. So it's not sports. Obviously, we want sports to be the forefront to kind of tackle the audience.
For sure.
But we want it to like tackle everyone that does stuff outside of sports. Because everyone obviously has some type of love for the sport, just like how everyone has some type of love for music. But we want to do like businesses in Westchester, brands, music, sports, lifestyle. And I think we tackled everything so far.
Definitely.
In our episodes. And I think that's big because there's so much other things than sports, but sports is a way how people come together. So I think that's what like the backbone is sports, because we want to bring everybody together. It's just like sitting on the couch on a Sunday watching football. Like, obviously everybody on the couch might not play football.
We bonding though.
But we bonding and we watching the game.
For sure.
So that's what we want our podcast to be.
For sure.
And just to add on, so like he was saying, like businesses, sports people, whatever, everything of Westchester, but it's not only like strictly to Westchester. We just starting that way.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But eventually we'll have a guest from Texas, a guest from because like to Fred's point that he said earlier, we did network a lot playing in sports, so our reach is far. Like I could call my boy E, who's a high school coach in Detroit. I could call this person in North Carolina, and they could do the same thing. So it's like, CEOs of certain companies that we know, et cetera. So we just started off that way, because we want to put a light and shine it on Westchester first and foremost. But definitely, of course, the plan is to branch out and get other people from outside of Westchester as well. We just starting off that way.
And also, just to add on that, and also get other people that are doing the same thing we're doing together. I think we spoke about that. We speak about that all the time. A way to kind of like bridge the gap.
As far as Westchester.
As far as
period.
As far as period. But it's like,
what do you think help? That's a big thing, especially amongst men. Like, especially I can speak for us. We alphas as far as, how we carry ourselves, our attitude. We shine. What's some things you think will help merge to get more collaboration? What are some things that you think could be done? What do you think Westchester needs? Since we're just going to talk about our county for a minute.
I think
to make that happen, to get more Westchester talk-like situations. I think nothing's normal or whatever, all of us.
The first thing we got to be honest, like everyone can't connect with everyone. That's just not how.
Speak about language.
That's just not how life works, though. For real.
I would have said it another way,
but it's the honest truth.
Me too, though.
But the way is like we want to connect with the genuine people that are genuine,
right,
and that want to do it because of the love for it and because they genuinely want to do it.
100%.
Not for like, a certain angle or, to get next to someone. Exactly. Like we want to get with people like how we came, we reached out to you is like, we see how, you push it forward, and that's really what it's about. So
that was easy. All professional and all. I was like a little thrown off. Like, man, if you don't let me know what day you want to come, he said, yeah, you know, if you don't have us and this stuff. Pull up. I like, and that could be a flaw on my behalf because I play too much, like, especially with guys that I know. It's like, okay, yo, what you mean?
And I could have hit you on that, but I'm just trying.
Because that's kind of, he did that with his man from Baltimore, but then because I knew 20 plus, he professional. I'm just like, yo, man, it's my guys. Whatever y'all want.
It's because I'm doing the pod now with them, so it's like I'm trying to just be more perfect, and I'm working on. I'm trying to.
I need to
it's
be
like
more
it's good habits. You know what I'm saying? Habits create is consistent habits create good habits. So I'm
y'all
just
always welcome with us.
That's man.
Yeah,
but yeah, I want y'all to elaborate too. What you think need to be done as far as like getting. Well, everybody
like
can't. Okay, so you know what? We ain't trying to kick it with everybody.
Yeah, nah, you can't.
Nah, and it's not no like shot or no shade.
No.
It's just reality.
It's like you don't have everybody.
I can't mix and mingle with everybody.
Everybody not your friend, right?
Yeah,
everybody is a real life. Like everybody not your friend. You can't hang out with everyone.
And everybody's lane is their lane, and yours is yours. At the end of the day, and even if you did want to cross brand, it got to make sense for you internally. You know what I'm saying? You got to be morally. Your moral compass got to be. You know, in tune, it got to align.
What the vision is. The division on, if we just worried about the paint, then it's like, whoa, I don't know. You know, they might, once we lean on it. So, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, I think it just needs to be, people just need to do a little bit more. Like, there needs to be things happening for people to connect. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, obviously, you have a podcast, and when I hit you, like, bro, what day, what time on? So we could do this all day. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like we need to network and be in this setting where we're not shooting an episode and talking about like the story. Maybe we can have, and we could do it here too. But I feel like when we not on camera, we, you know, in a setting where it's like, this is what this is for, a networking event per se, which we working on. But something like that to where it's like, okay, if I hit you like, yo, bro, I need you to pull up, you're going to pull up. And it's like now in that setting, we could talk about, what works for you? Oh, all right, damn, this is what worked for us. But this don't work for us. Oh, what you think we could do different, vice versa. Like,
or how can we connect you with this person that we know is going to do? And that's what it's about.
So what's some landmarks y'all have as far as, what's, I don't like to talk about the end games. When you're on a journey, I just feel like, you pivot. You might discover something on a journey that push you 6 months past your retirement date. You know what I'm saying? So what's some definitely some things y'all got in mind for Westchester Talks?
I think first we want to definitely highlight different aspects of life, different walks of life.
For sure.
Right? Tap into different markets. Obviously, like, increase the sponsorships and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But for the most part, we definitely want to keep highlighting, Westchester, and then start branching out. But we want to see who we could touch here in Westchester.
Who's some guests y'all looking forward to who you looking forward to running into and having on the show? Like, who's that guest? I want each and every one of y'all that'll be like, okay, I'm in my bag. I'm hitting the computer for this one.
I think for
put
me,
a laptop out.
I think for me, right?
Yeah.
We keeping it strictly Westchester. Because we're all in the basketball space for the most part. After having Ben Gordon, after having Coach Bob Cimino, I think someone that kind of like, finishes up that Mount Rushmore for basketball players, Elton Brand. For me, that's one guest that I'm really. I hope we able to really pull that off.
That's a nice peak skill.
I hope we really able to pull that off.
For me, I'm aiming for the stars. I'm trying to get the dude from Everybody Hate Chris.
Yeah.
What's his name though?
Williams. Tyler Williams. He played Chris Rock and Everybody Hates Chris.
Oh, how old is he now? Damn, young boy.
He like our age, like 30s. But he from Westchester.
He is?
Yeah, he from Yonkers.
What?
Where people don't even know.
I never even knew that. See, here's my issue with that, man. Why don't we know that? That's a problem.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna knock. Y'all trying to get him on the show. We ain't gonna. I'm not crucifying him neither. But I don't like that.
You don't really know him. A lot of actors is.
That's what I'm saying, because he probably did an academy and moved out.
I'm not trying to hear that.
No, because I'm gonna tell you
y'all
this.
did the same shit. Y'all, you went to college?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you
Christian went to Farmingdale, went to school in Long Island.
But I'm also not a
multi-millionaire. at 10 years old.
I was about to say he's a kid, so maybe he jumped straight into Hollywood at a fast pace.
Like how it wasn't no homecoming. You know how the people be trying to crucify Donovan.
Right.
So you know what's going on.
Right.
He's from Westchester.
Right.
Mm-hmm. He's from Westchester.
But you know, like I think that's what it is too. You know, even when Mary J first came out, you know, she's on Uptown Records and everyone's predominantly Harlem from New York City.
I don't like that.
They probably didn't know she's from Slow Bomb. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what are we doing?
Until you get established, and then that's when people start to read up on you, and then you do your due diligence, you realize. But it's tough.
Nothing's normal. I'm just not with that. You can't help where you from, where you put your feet in the dirt at, where you was born at, where you learned at, where you pissed at, where you was molded at, where you went to school at, teachers at. Like, what are we talking about?
And we all
why is that? What is where you from have to? Why does that boost your resume? Oh, it's people from Harlem. Let's be from the. I'm from the Bronx.
But you want to know what though?
The fuck is that?
Now I'm gonna answer your question on the other side of the coin. You asked us, what's our end goal?
Yeah.
My answer was going to be to push Westchester's culture forward to where the next batch comes up.
Beating their chest.
Right.
We from.
But that's what it is.
Yeah.
You said, why does where you're from matter?
Yeah.
That's why.
A lot of people think, I'm not from the projects, bro. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So that I'm a prime example of, it's who you are. It's not about necessarily where you from. Now I got my name, everything that came with me came from the block. But as far as where I'm from, where I was born, I'm from Summit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But like Lex said about me, right?
Summit, fool.
And PJ said it too. When we was talking about Ferris, and you know, this might be some people that might not like me, and they both was like, well, Fred kind of like, he brings that on to himself in a sense, right? Yeah. People know New Rochelle, right? Even if you just think football, Ray Rice. You think hip hop, Brand Nubian. Mm-hmm. You know, Mount Vernon, Heavy D. It's who it, and then White Plains has its own history, and I think Yonkers has its own history, right?
Yeah.
Greenburgh, we don't got a deep history besides Atlantic Star.
And
you know what I'm saying?
And that was Motown.
So this is why I act the way I act. Yeah. I got to put a little extra
and that's you too.
Besides it being, it's not a character that was
when
built.
I see you, like, this is Fred. He never really been humble. He never wanted to be our son. He was his own entity. And back then, all the young boys wanted to be our sons. He was being them. I'm Fred. You know what I'm saying? So that's who you are.
So, but I think that's to answer your question, I think this is why, you know what I'm saying? Like, people, where you from matters because, and it matters to other people on the outside looking in because so much history has been forged from where you're from. Yeah. You got to be you the one with the torch. You got to do something with it. Yeah. So that's why it matters. Yeah. That's why I've seen Lex on numerous occasions not say he was from White Plains, New York. He said, I'm from Ferris. I'm from Ferris.
That's different. That's a different, but he is though.
So it's something, or some people from where he's from has made him like that.
You know what I can say too? That goes back to what you said as far as with the blocks that y'all are from. When it come to our area, if you wasn't really honed in by the center, or as far as the 10603, it's a different pride. Yeah. From the bird. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So there's nothing that's gonna make you say, we don't even say we're from White Plains. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's how deep it is. That's how much love it is for the town. We don't got a post office or nothing. Mm-hmm. We got the same zip code Ferris got. From the bird. Mm-hmm. So if you didn't really go through them areas, you might not feel like the Berg mean too much to you, or like you said, Ferris, you from Ferris. Nobody that's from Ferris is ever gonna tell you they from anywhere but Ferris. Yeah. That's that level of pride. Lincoln, same shit. It's the same shit. Well, I think we need to change that as Westchester, the next group of stars from I ain't gonna say the next, because we've been stars all our life. Mm-hmm. Copied all our life, everything all our life. But as far as pushing past the next threshold, that's something we definitely, I think, as a collective, need to change.
Yeah. Well, somebody got to make that shit cool. Yeah. And it's on us. Yeah. To make it cool to be where we're from. It's been
cool because, like I said, I'm going to just speak for me.
I'm sorry, to revitalize.
Motherfuckers been taking our shit for years and years and years and years and years. A lot of y'all don't even be knowing where a lot of shit came from. That shit came from, from the turf. GBE. Right. We're going to just say the turf. The turf is for even White Plains. We got a lot of, the Bird got a lot of influence over a lot of everything. You know what I'm saying? So we've been that. But we need to do better with that. That's a fact. I can name White Plains
hilarious.
You know, listen, man, y'all.
Nah, yeah, but like we were saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think
that's important.
We go to
I got emotional with that.
We go to the city, people be tucking their tails, man. So we got it. It's like, without our own separate entities and what we've done, like, yo, listen, one of the most admirable shits I've ever seen on one of our episodes, right? We were shooting an episode on the court at Ferris.
Yeah, that was hard body right after the shooting too. Y'all crazy.
I mean, but who but us?
Yeah.
When you really think about it, like, you know what I'm saying? Absolutely. And we got Lex to lead that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's Ferris Park.
Right. So now we shooting the episode. Jordan Tucker, shout out Jordan Tucker. He's just walking by. That shit wasn't even planned. He's walking by his homies. So we was like,
no.
I was like, yo.
No, that wasn't staged.
His homies was shooting on the next court. They was with him. He was in town for the moment. He saw us and was like this while we were shooting. He came on the show. He's from, I like to say he's from Greenburgh.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you can say.
But like his dad is from Mount Vernon, things of that nature, right? And he got on our show and said he looked up to PJ. Like, it's, you know what I'm saying?
Too.
Yeah, it's little shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
We got, like, mind you, this is a dude that touched the league.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Jordan touched the league.
But I respect that. We not gonna. He saw PJ in the physical as a pup.
Facts.
Before he saw, who could we say, like, who? Before he saw, like, damn, who's in the league?
Yo, he could not for nothing.
Before he saw Westbrook, he knew PJ.
He knew
was.
PJ first.
You know what I'm saying?
You knew PJ first.
We can't just erase that history.
Yo, his pops was an agent.
His pops was Lou Tuck, man.
You know what I'm saying? His pops was an NBA agent. He's seen a lot.
PJ,
but PJ,
that's real.
PJ.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean by no matter what we do, our separate entities, we have to shine that way. So that next group can keep ascending the way that they did. Yeah. Because not for nothing, I think one of the most golden eras of Westchester has happened recently, and it's unspoken.
100%.
You think about it like this, right? He knows especially Matt Ryan, Ty Jerome, Donovan Mitchell, Eric Pascal, Jordan Tucker. That group of kids, all of them touched the league.
Yeah. I didn't think about it like that.
You think about Westchester, we didn't have a group of kids like that went and touched the league, let alone power conferences in the NCAA.
College.
They all on ESPN and all of that in college.
Yeah, that's real.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So my thing is this.
They're all age range?
They're all class of 2015 and all of that. Who was right before them? Us. Yeah. Us. Yeah. And they all played on Ferris and all of that. Lex, one of PJ, me, whoever, one of us was on that court when they was watching.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whether it was a camp or whatever, they was there.
And that's some good stuff. And that's why it's important too, like I said, to touch on that. If I water a seed and the seed sprout taller than the seed that I planted for myself, I had my hand in that. I'm not gonna try to stunt that growth because that's an accomplishment for me. Even if I don't make it nowhere, damn, I put a hand in that pot. And look how it sprouted.
Yeah. When I was a junior in high school, I worked a camp at Concordia College, right? I forgot why I was even there. Don't ask me why. I was a counselor for the weekend. Matt Ryan was my player.
I remember Matt Ryan came through the center that year. He won it. And he was wilding the fuck out.
So like it's little stuff like that, and I'm pretty sure they all got encounters with people as well too. Well, PJ probably ain't gonna remember.
Did you show him anything?
PJ
what did you say? What did you tell him?
Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, "Yo, I'm the reason."
Not the reason, but did you exchange?
I remember we did the summer. We did that summer. Going into the winter, I was going into my senior year. You know what I'm saying? I'm with a shorty at the movie theaters. Shout out to City Center.
Okay. Shout out to City Center.
And Matt ran up on me and was like, "Yo, Coach," he called me Coach Fred. And then to see him go on to do what he did, I was just like, "Oh shit."
Coach Krzyzewski.
He went to Notre Dame, right?
But they went to Duke.
He went to Notre Dame. He went to Notre Dame. So like it's like Jordan touched Duke. Jordan went to Duke too. Jordan went to Duke and then went to Butler.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
So like it's little stuff like that. Like yo, we gotta keep watering the plant. We gotta water the seed. Yo.
And the kids love you. The youth love y'all. Like y'all are like really they gonna run down on y'all quicker than they might run down on the Rough Riders.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Rough Riders legends. But it's like y'all are it's amazing to see
trying to show them something you could. We just trying to, and we talk to them a lot in our episodes because we try to explain to them like yeah, you could play. So if you're good in the sport and all that, you could play the sport, you know what I mean, whatever, but also like get your hand into other things. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could be a full-time football player or a full-time basketball player, but still on the side, try to learn graphic design. On the side, try to learn how to change a car. And like you could still learn other traits and other, you know what I'm saying, other things on the side. Because eventually that ball's gonna stop bouncing. And we see it all the time with people, even people that went to the league and made millions of dollars after they done playing, like end up filing bankrupt, end up broke, and it's a high percentage. And it's like, bro, you just gotta be.
You giving kids, you making 21-year-olds million. I can only imagine what that would have happened with me at 21 $1 million, man. Come on, man.
Like I would like to think inventing your name and your image is tough. Like for all of us, right? Yeah. Coming up, we invented our name and our image, but reinventing is a different ballgame. We have all of us sitting here have reinvented our image.
100%.
And that's not easy. That's the hardest thing ever.
I'm reborn, baby.
Right. That's the hardest thing ever.
And that's why we gotta support each other. That's why your question of like, what could we do more? It's like we just gotta do more and support each other more. And we victims of it too. Where like keep your word on shit. Like if somebody do invite you somewhere because they trying to do something, like you know what I'm saying. Especially if it's something where it's like they trying to push the culture forward and trying to like
you subbing me.
Like we were. Yeah, you. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you too. We ain't gonna get on Lex.
But I do it sometimes too. But
he was at the Rock Nation watching some shit, man.
But that's fact. But it's like I do it too. It's like
Lex is that guy. Lex, he got an old soul. I would feel comfortable calling Lex Big Bro. I would be. It's not real. Like, him and Chris, I know the big bros.
Nah, those the bros for sure. But yeah, just show up, man. Show up for people and support people because. You know what I'm saying? People support us a lot. You know what I'm saying? Even with us just starting, even before the podcast, we got a lot of support. Whatever.
People love y'all. Like y'all are, like I said, this ain't a pod. This ain't stage. Y'all don't got y'all are not really in character. Y'all are just portraying y'all character. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's so dope. Yo, final words. Anything y'all want to say? Y'all want to tell the world, man? Westchester Talks, man. How y'all coming? Anything y'all want to, get off y'all chest? Anything y'all want to touch on?
Now, first, appreciate you for getting the songs.
You crazy? This is where y'all start losing me a little bit because this ain't no way in the world. It's my guys.
Nah, definitely that's the first and foremost. But
who y'all majority of y'all life?
For the most part, just look forward to more content. Yeah. We try and do events. We try and do give backs. We got a lot that we trying to do, and we
we gonna do.
And we gonna
do.
Not, we gotta exactly that we gonna do, and we definitely gonna look to uplift everyone who we can uplift, and that's really what this podcast is
y'all
about.
Energy, man. I feel like y'all energy is something that I need to stimulate outside of the summer. Like I miss that energy, that summer energy that y'all bring. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see that in the fall and winter and all that. Like, I mean, absolutely. Even though you don't want to, I guess, overdo it, but it's like, nah, I want to see more of y'all for real.
That's
right. Like I said, first and foremost, appreciate you. Even though, like you said, it's nothing but a phone call. And it been like that both times I hit you. First time it wasn't even for me, it was for somebody else, and it was still the same. And P, come on, P, what's the day and the time?
Your character's who you are. So, back to that.
So definitely appreciate that. But yeah, like Lex said, we got a whole bunch of stuff coming up, whole bunch of stuff we working on, whole bunch of stuff for Westchester.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, like I said, at the end of every episode, like, subscribe, comment. Westchester Talks. Yeah. Same thing, nothing's normal. Make sure y'all support, all the Westchester podcasts coming because there's a lot of us doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people doing it. Not tapped into everybody, but shout out to everybody that's doing it. And yeah, we gonna keep pushing the culture forward, man. We gonna keep doing what we do. Just look out for episodes. We got an episode dropping this weekend.
Yeah. Can we get the guests? A little. Nah.
Oh nah. I would say I'll give you. This is our first sponsored episode.
Yeah.
So this is our first episode that's sponsored.
Okay, so we not horse plants.
So that's it.
Yeah, we doing promo ads and shit.
I thank you for coming. Thanks for seeing. We appreciate y'all for gracing. Y'all sponsors flavor with the game.
So I'll say that it's our first sponsor episode. I think we all proud of that, and look forward to for sure. And our Ben Gordon episode it's almost at 1,000 views. It might not seem
I saw the
a
whole
lot
episode
to everybody, but to us, I like celebrating small wins. I think we all do. So for us to
1,000 views.
That's the key to happiness. Simplifying
that means
it.
1,000 people watch. You know what I'm saying?
1,000 people watching.
So for us, I know for me specifically, it's like I'm motivated. I'm ready to go.
Facts.
It's 1,000 views. I think it might even be at 1,000 first sponsor episode. I feel like we're doing this, and I'm ready for it to even go.
In this fourth quarter, y'all finishing it out strong.
Facts.
And you help bring a Chip to the hood just to shed some light on you. Like, I think when he won a Chip, that's little Fred. Like, he's big Fred, but that's little Fred. Like, you know what I'm saying? I watched him come up. So, I'm outside for the Kev Eggers. When they coaching teams, when they was a little bit young, but they used to flood the center out, something crazy. He's that. You know what I'm saying?
You could feel like even people, there was people I didn't even know from Greenburgh.
He's that, man.
They're like, yo, PJ, like that's something. It was like,
the most epicest
like, yo, P. I'm like, yo,
Ferris shit winning I've been going up there 20 plus. In the 20 plus that I've been up there, I'm not gonna say in the history, I wouldn't dare be that disrespectful. We ain't never seen nothing like that, Lex, man. You ain't never seen a fucking fire truck in there, niggas.
It was cool. It was all right.
Have you ever seen it? KO won like 10 chips in a row. I think everybody up there got chips. That's the dumb thing. Every coach up there got a chip.
I got about 5 of them.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What you walked across the street? You know, these came in on the fire. You know what I'm saying?
Or the scooter.
If you can moonwalk there, you know what I'm saying? You ever see anything like that though before you get
a fire truck? No.
Just the whole the whole giddy up. It was like no limit.
You know what's crazy? I wasn't there.
That shit's better than the verses.
You wasn't there?
I wasn't there for that. I was in grad school.
Oh shit! I thought you was there.
No, I was in grad school.
I know they told you about it though.
I saw the video when it came out, but I wasn't there for it.
That was a legendary moment.
Yeah.
That happened on your block.
That's what's up.
That's big shit.
That's what's up.
That's serious.
The one thing I don't, like I said, I don't hate.
I don't think I lived through a moment like that.
And the funny shit is Meech and them, certain niggas ain't want to get on. You know, niggas wanted to be fake focused for the game and shit. Me and PJ, we was all up on that shit.
I was sitting on the couch for 3 years. I'm going on there.
PJ, Meech and them, you was worried about the game. Yo, I'm all about presentation.
How do
I
it
need this shit.
Evolved in something where somebody's great grandkids gonna hear about that?
So this is where,
like, damn,
this is the sentimental shit for me, because we all gonna be talked about for that shit.
For the rest of y'all life. Y'all die tomorrow.
About to be on my pivot shit, start crying, get emotional.
I wouldn't
not for nothing. That's when it boils down to all the antics I do, all the crazy shit I talk, all the extra shit. That's the shit that I really care about. All that other shit, that shit is all entertainment purposes.
History.
You know, that shit there, that's history. That's the shit I care about. For real.
Greenburgh nigga.
But I just want to say, man, the presentation, everything different in here now. And shit.
Niggas done stepped out, you know what I mean? You see what's going on, I don't really like to do I let them do all of that, you know?
I got the sponsors.
Shit.
I got, what's those? Those
I can't tell you everything.
I don't even know. Those are shit CBS got. You know what I'm saying? That's
Alex over there blushing.
Shout out Alex. Shout out Alex, man.
Over there like Haji Golly.
Nah, but Joe Space, not for nothing.
That tripod, I think, like 6.
Yeah. PJ was looking that shit up, and we was like, nah, that shit costs too much.
You saw him adjust that shit. It was like Star Trek.
The tripods alone.
That's R2D2 right there, yeah.
Yeah, I got
J5.
The camera might walk out.
Nah, but Joe, on a serious note, though, Spinks, you know what I'm saying? I want to say thank you just like the rest, you know what I'm saying? You know we from the turf, you know how this shit go. But
to hear that from you is because you had a little, you're a cocky.
You're
a cocky Greenburgh nigga like the rest of us. So it's hard to get that out of us.
You know, and though mine and them as well, our campaign is uplifting Westchester, we all want to uplift our personal communities even more. Mm-hmm. And you and I, people like me, you, Earn Your Leisure, whatever, on different levels, whatever, we make Greenburgh look good.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So I just want to shout out you, you know what I'm saying? Because you one of the guys that really, you stood the test of time, especially in the podcasting lane. You keeping this shit going. Yeah, guys. A lot of motherfuckers fall off. Yeah. A lot of niggas stop this shit. Yeah. I'm one of them. I stopped this shit. I stopped the Pound podcast. I stopped that shit. The basketball shit started taking off a little bit more. Said, fuck that. You stood the test of time. Yeah. So your longevity and, your endurance for this shit, that shit is admirable. But on top of that, you know what I'm saying? You one of the dudes I looked up to growing up. For sure. This shit is fire, bro. This shit is...
Yeah, nah, man. I appreciate y'all for pulling up, man.
And we proud of you too. I know it comes from youngers usually. You don't hear that from people younger than, but we proud of you, bro. Because like you said, you you came a long way, you changed, you know what I'm saying? And now we talk about all the time, we keep it real. We all got 9 to 5s, we making it work. You know what I'm saying? So
it's tough
to I see you on your story every day, just you on there, and while you at work talking that shit, but it's still just
Dunkin' Donuts
marketing and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But it's us even remembering that though. It's like marketing that makes us not forget Spanx. You know what I'm saying? So we proud of you. Keep doing what you're doing.
I mean, a lot. Age is just. Age only gets you but so far.
Yeah, you got caught up for a second?
You know what it is? Yeah, I did because my thoughts I'm deep. I think very deep in this stuff. So it's like I'm not those aren't really barriers that I struggle with the age. Like there's certain things y'all did in the success realm before I did. You know what I'm saying? Due to life path. So that's not hard for me to say. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel good like that y'all are proud of me. Like y'all are all accomplished young men that I watch come up. Collegiate, you know what I'm saying? Y'all did a lot. Outside of that, who y'all are outside of even the podcast space, who y'all as individuals, like I could vouch for it. So yeah, that mean a lot to me. Shout out to Westchester Talks. I wish y'all nothing but success. It's not too much I could really say. Like I got a lot of love for y'all, you know. This is deep. That's what for me. I'm not as professional maybe as I should be because I don't be looking at it like that. Like I got love for y'all as people. Like so, when you talk about the podcast, it's like that was like duh, like whatever. Like so.
And it's alright because that's what me and we literally was just talking about this yesterday or 2 days ago. We was on the phone about something, and I was talking to him about just how we are on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like how you just said the word professional.
Yeah.
I said I think me personally. We probably all do it without realizing it, but I know for sure I do it, is we try to be professional and like mainstream and like
100%.
A podcast where when you really think about it, I said to Lex, is like the podcast that I feel like personally really take off and that's really successful is the people that's on that podcast, not necessarily trying to be professional, but just kicking in, just chopping it.
Yeah, because Lex got a personality, cuz I be laughing like, Fred, I know, inside out.
Yeah, you know what it is?
He's from Ferris, man.
Nah, not even that. It's like my career, the coaching is like,
been outgoing. You always
been
like that.
Yeah. I mean, but that's just who I am, for real.
Yeah, that's exactly who you are.
I'm not.
Look at my boy.
Yo, between Nothing's Normal and Westchester Talks, this shit, we are cut from a different cloth.
Yeah.
And I think that's what makes us unique as well and makes us relatable even more than anything. You know, because we're going to keep it real, man. A lot of motherfuckers in this field is dweebs. There's a lot of dweebs in this. There's a lot of different type of, cloths within this industry.
Yeah.
And we cut from a special one.
Yeah.
So that's what's
Fred
going to make
said
us.
that.
And it's me, man. I'm the controversial. I'm the controversial one. It's me. I said
that's
it.
important that we make it there because, those guys are in no rush to get these guys anywhere near them.
Nah, facts.
It's too much of a threat.
Yeah.
It's like,
if anything, we send Lex in the room first.
Yeah, Lex is Lex is neutral.
Lex just he has a telepathy about him that he just knows how to maneuver in a special way.
Yeah.
That maybe me and PJ in our own special way, we might not know how to. And me, I could probably only do but a few times.
Yeah.
Maybe in my life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But Lex has a different, that's what makes us unique. We all professionals.
For sure.
We're just different levels and tiers of professionalism.
100%. Yeah. Because they're not going to be in no rush to send the elevator down. Success is threatening to some.
Mm-hmm.
You start, if you're too good at something or you got a natural knack for something that somebody's seeking to be, oh man, that's
come on, before the 20th episode, we got Ben Gordon.
Yeah, come on, my nigga.
That's different.
And then even beyond that, for me, I resonated with Ben Gordon, but the coach,
Bob Semino, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Semino?
Yeah.
I didn't even know what he looked like until then.
You know what I'm saying? Like
stuff like his name.
I thought we was gonna get them by episode 75 and shit like that. I thought we was gonna get them later down the line. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even remember the last time I saw Ben Gordon. I don't even think he do Ben Gordon Day no more. Y'all found Ben Gordon. Had him on post roll. I don't want to drop y'all low number like.
A lot of people were saying. A lot of people was commenting like, "Wow, I ain't see Ben in
what?
years."
Good to hear from him.
Good to see he's good. He looks like he's in good. Somebody
the old UConn fans.
2 hours.
The old UConn fans.
The old UConn fans from when he was there.
Okafor.
I
remember that.
Yeah, he was chilling, bro. Like he was chilling.
He was comfy. He was
comfortable.
comfy.
Yeah.
That says a lot about the element and the vibe that y'all create.
Oh, and I want to
the energy.
Damn, that shit just reminded me when you said who we wish we had on the show. With the Ben Gordon episode, that spawned a comment under the comments from Stephon Marbury. And that's somebody like that's the shit I might like. I ain't gonna lie. Stephon Marbury, he's one of them niggas for me, especially the kid in me might jump out. You know what I'm saying? Because that's Steph.
Steph,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm talking about this in the 90s we talking about. Steph was the guy. Tails' brother actually went head to head with Steph back in the day. T-Bone. Steph was that guy.
Steph is by far.
And Steph feet on the land. Steph is that guy. He stopping to talk, taking pictures. He kicking it with you. You can see Steph like in a diner. He go, I done been seeing Steph around and kicked it with him.
Steph is arguably the best pro to come out of New York City.
Yeah.
Arguably, you know what I'm saying?
He kind of started that. He's like the big homie of like the Sebastian Telfair,
Lance Stevensons
and all of that. That Lincoln Foundation. Steph is the guy, and they all let it be known that that's how they feel about him. Still to this day, that's hard to do.
After like going to China and do what he did,
he went crazy.
Doing like you know what I'm saying.
World Star got a little kinky.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
That's a legend. Though we're not gonna play with him.
But it's touched many different.
We're not gonna play with him.
No.
I'm just a jokester. I can't help it. You know what I'm saying? I've been like this since I was at Lowest Bronze.
But this is where our podcast is going.
Those episodes touch different.
Yeah.
You know, it brought, like you said, it brought more light. You know, it brought back the light.
Yeah.
And the love to these Westchester legends.
For sure.
And that's what it's all about, right?
Yeah. SeaWorld. That should give me that SeaWorld.
That SeaWorld. They don't know nothing about that.
Nothing about SeaWorld.
The barbecue sauce.
Barbecue sauce.
And all
know about SeaWorld.
And all the facts. And all the OGs in the comment section.
That spot had rats and everything in it.
You know, that feel like we leaving y'all out, man. Y'all never left out. You know what I'm saying? Just everyone's gonna have their moment. Everybody's gonna have their turn. And in between that turn, people gonna speak on y'all name.
Some of y'all are washed old heads too. I know not to be, because, I went through washed old head. I don't know if I went through that, but I went through a stagnant phase, I could say. So if you're not giving people, there's only so long we gonna talk about then. You know what I'm saying? I could appreciate what you instilled in me then for the rest of my life. However, it stops there. You know what I'm saying? That's where it stops. So it's important too to constantly grow, even at any age. Give us something to re-look up to you about. If you're just sitting in the corner, we're just gonna use Gardella Park, right? In the corner, back in, I was doing this, that, and the third. It's like, damn, that was 40 years ago. We told me for the last 40 years, you've been on some wild stuff, all that shit. I'm like, you gotta give us something to respect. Like,
the
you gotta give us something to respect. If I was out here on some wild stuff, all that shit, I don't expect no little kid to shake my hand and do anything because I'm not representing myself prior. I'm still pulling out prom pictures or, throwback. Soon as Thursday hit, I'm posting that 1201 from 20 years ago. Nah. We ain't doing that. So shout out to the old head, shout out to the foundation. But stop hating. I'm seeing what y'all got going on. See, I'm that one. Like Fred, he's protected, he's insulated. We not doing none of that. If God hope we get the league back going, but it would just be a little bit too aggressive with my boy, and I don't like it. So, I'm gonna just leave it there. So he kind of said it nicely, like shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all too for what y'all did. But, if you ain't been active in 20 years, then, we don't want to hear that shit old school. With that being said, man, look, man, final words, man. Final words. I love these guys. It's been a busy Friday. They legends. They on to a hell of a start, and I can really see y'all. I can see y'all pushing even past another's normal quick. You know what I'm saying? And that feel good because, like I said, I watched all y'all come up, and I know especially if I had some sort of hand in the influence, that's all I need. That's y'all out of here.
But we ain't trying to pass no one.
There's no trying. We talking about just organically. No. I'm just talking about the structure of what y'all got going. Y'all got something unique.
Yeah, I was just saying that because we don't want to be compared or we don't want to be put against.
Yeah, we don't even do comparisons.
We don't do it. We just want to grow. That's it. Grow where everybody grow, where everybody eat.
That's weak.
Yeah, everybody eat, man.
It's enough money and it's enough people in the world for everybody to go up.
Yeah, for sure.
It's more than one podcast that's lit in the world right
now.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's Joe Rogan, Joe Butt. Like, it's mad podcasts that's up there.
For sure.
Where it shows you, bro, it's enough money.
All that.
Yeah, we got to chill. There's no need for us to even be on this level competing. Like, when Joe Budden just signed the biggest podcast deal, and I ain't touch a half of a fourth of that. Fuck, I'm out here comparing myself to. I'm trying to get it.
It just gives you motivation.
Like,
It's just showing you it's possible.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, dweebs or not, like, it's money out here. I ain't got time to be focused looking this way and looking that way. We looking forward.
Yep. Show love, man. Show love, spread love, pushing. Support each other, keep it pushing, man. That's it, man. That's it. Nothing's normal. Westchester Talks, man.
Talks.
It's our first stop.
Legendary. Facts. Let's get it.